All right, what's up, guys? So today I'm gonna do a leg day. I haven't done a leg day in I don't even know how long. But yeah, so I just made my I did 2 scoops of Gorilla Mode Energy and then a scoop of Gorilla Mode Nitric just so I can get a little bit of a pump. But I don't like when my legs get crazy pumped on leg day because I don't know, I just don't like it. You might have noticed, but I got a new lens. So hopefully the quality of these videos looks really cool. See how it's got that nice blurred background? Look at that, man. It's so crispy. I love it. I got the Sigma, for all my camera geeks out there, I got a Sigma 16mm f1.4 lens. Yeah, you know what I mean? That crispy joint, that wide angle joint. But yeah, I have a Sony a6400 and it doesn't have freaking built-in stabilization, but you know what? It doesn't look too terrible, so that's why I got it, and I've been wanting it for a long time, so. I'm on my deload, so probably not gonna be that cool of weights going up today, but you know what, man? It doesn't even matter, because I'm gonna do one of those car talks again, and you guys seem to love it in the last video, and today, I think we're gonna be talking about success and how sacrifice equals success. So, without further ado, let's get into it. You already know I stay strapped with the YoungLA. Yeah. Man, it's messy as hell. The new boy, the backpack. Hold all my camera stuff in here. If you guys need a new backpack, man, YoungLA code Stef. This thing is freaking, it's actually crazy nice. Opens up like an actual gym bag. Look at this. Look at this. Hold up. Look at this. Well, this whole thing like freaking comes off. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, I keep my like squat shoes, and then my camera can go like right in here, man. Look at this pocket. It's perfect. If y'all know me, you know I like feeling like I could literally run through a brick wall. Any song from the Doom soundtrack makes you feel like you could literally run through a fucking brick wall. So that's what I'm gonna play right now. Listen to this shit. A brick wall?
Don't give a fuck where your label's from.
Oh yeah.
Where your label's from.
Oh my god!
We don't give a Don't give a f where your label's from.
Wait, turn on, I'm gonna do it, let's see. Let's see if he does it back. Oh, oh, oh. Average battle pass haver. I don't think 315 is supposed to move like that. Bro, you know what you gotta do? This is 185 in my brain. I'd be going to bed, and I'd just be like, 315 is 185, 315 is 185. And then it literally just becomes it. And you literally just move it like it's 185. Oh. 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 Hey. Y'all see this? You see 365? That is 275. 275. It's all about that mentality. The mentality. Oh my god. Wait, what's under that? Gym shark. Oh! It made up for it. Man, I'm getting creative with it. swear, bro, I be getting creative with the motherfucking plate put-ons. God damn. Wait, hold on. Look at this. Look at this, man. Oh, wait, yeah, ain't gonna focus. Look at this shirt. What y'all don't know about the backpack glitch? What y'all don't know about the backpack glitch? They gonna patch it soon, but for now.
Damn! Good God almighty!
Alright, so I thought I'd record another one of these because you guys seem to like the last one a lot. Today, I wanted to talk about sacrificing for success. Have some notes on my phone just so I can have like a general sense of direction where I want to carry this conversation instead of just like talking out of my ass. But this all comes from me, so yeah. So, sacrifice. What does that mean to me? See, the way I look at it is, yeah, if you want to be good, you have to find a balance in life. You gotta go party, go see your friends, socialize, everything like that. Not saying that that's a bad thing at all, but if you want to take your life to that next level, if you want to achieve shit that nobody's achieved before or not many people achieve, you have to sacrifice some of those pleasures and those luxuries. If you are going out partying every weekend and drinking or doing whatever, yeah, you're having a fun time right now in the moment, but what about you in 3 years, 5 years? Are you gonna look back and be like, man, I'm so glad I went to those couple parties that one time? Or you look back and be like, man, what if instead of going to those parties, I was out working, I was out producing a video, or I was out progressing myself towards my goal? You're most likely gonna look back and be like, fuck, I should have just not gone to as many parties as I did and just pursued my shit. I'm just using parties as an example. It doesn't obviously have to be parties, it could be whatever, but it's just an easy one to talk about. I see it as, okay, yeah, maybe I'll miss out at this opportunity to socialize with people, but bro, in 5 years, when I'm whipping a Lamborghini or whatever it is that motivates you, not that it has to be money, in 5 years when I'm inspiring thousands and I'm literally living off of going to the gym, I'm gonna be glad that I just skipped that shit and I worked those hard nights. Sometimes you're gonna have people in your life be like, bro, like, what are you doing, dog? Like, it's a Friday night. Like, come on, bro. Let's go out. Like, let's go to the bar. Let's go to the club. Like, relax, bro. You worked all week. Yeah, you can do that once in a while, but it's like, at the end of the day, what are you celebrating? Especially if you're young, if you're around my age. That's what a lot of kids do. I'm 19, so a lot of kids are out going to the club or going to the bar or whatever it is. What are you celebrating? I feel like I haven't done shit yet. What am I partying about? Like, there's nothing that I need to go party about. If I want to socialize and see my friends, we can go get some wings and hang out at my house and watch a UFC fight or do whatever. What am I celebrating right now? I'll celebrate when I got it. You know what I mean? Once I get what's mine, then I'm gonna celebrate. Then I'll go hang out and go to the clubs or whatever. Even then, I don't even know if I'll do that because that's just not really who I am. Still, it's the premise. Do you want to have that fun time right now and then possibly miss an opportunity? Or do you want to sacrifice a little bit of your happiness and a little bit of missing out on hanging out with your friends occasionally to get what's yours in the future? I look at every single sacrifice as an investment. I'm investing in my future. And that sounds cliche, but it may not even seem like, oh, bro, like, what is missing out on this one party gonna do for me? I look at it like, okay, say you miss out on this party and then you go to the gym or you go and you edit it and make a video. Yeah, maybe that's only 0.5 or you're getting 1% better, but say you do that 20 times. What are you? You're 10 or 20% better. So over time, you keep investing and investing and investing in your future, and then that shit really starts to add up, and you start to see that gap between people who aren't investing in their future and people who are, like you. And then you actually start to hang out with the people that are up here. And once you do that, you just go right up. Take Lex and Gabe as an example. When I go out in California and I lift and hang out and vlog with those guys. I am so driven. I literally just want to produce as much content as I can, and it just comes so easy because those guys are like-minded. They literally have gone through some of the same shit. It's honestly uncanny how much of the same shit that they've gone through that I've been through as well. And no shame on my friends or just like people in my town, but like none of them really know like what I've had to go through mentally to get to where I am. Because obviously doing what I'm doing, being an influencer, especially in a small like town in Connecticut, even anywhere, people are like, what the fuck is this guy doing? They're gonna try and bring you down, and they're gonna try and make it so you follow that same path that they're on, because low key, they're insecure and they wish that they were doing what you're doing. Not that my friends do that. Love my boys. But like, a lot of people in my town have tried to talk shit, and I know a lot of people are nice to my face, and then behind my back, they just talk a bunch of shit. Like, I know that shit, but that just teaches you who's a snake in the grass. And then once you start getting it, they start asking you, bro, like, how do I grow my social media like you, bro? Or like, bro, like, you think I could get a workout plan? Like, bro, people used to talk so much shit about me, like, in the gym all the time. Like, bro, why does this kid, like, skip these parties all the time? Or what is he doing? Bro, I was some lanky little kid. I wasn't always big. I wasn't always strong. But I invested back then. I would skip out on that stuff. And I'd be alone. And yeah, it's a lonely process. But honestly, you can look at any people that are legendary or any people that are great. They will all tell you that it was a lonely road to the top. You're never gonna just have a great time, because that's comfort. And as a human being, you're programmed to find the most efficient way to things. And that could be the less stressful thing. As a human, you're programmed to take less risks. In this day and age, we can take those risks. By not sacrificing things, you could miss out on a successful opportunity. And you're gonna lose people when you're trying to obtain your dream. Friends aren't gonna understand. Even your own family won't understand. Like I've talked about in my last video, it's such a lonely road, but for those that walk it and those that keep going, they will all tell you there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. And if you can't see a light at the end of the tunnel, you literally light that shit up yourself. You literally need to have a chip on your shoulder like, I'm so fucking pissed off that I don't have what I want right now, that I'm literally just gonna go at it with all of my fucking passion and all of my energy and all my drive, and I'm gonna get it regardless of the odds and regardless of what people think about me. That's the mentality that you need to have to be great. Literally look at like Kobe Bryant, MJ, any of those people. The Rock, bro. People were telling The Rock he couldn't be an actor. Look at Arnold. People were telling Arnold he couldn't be an actor because he was the world's greatest bodybuilder. So he was like, fuck it, I'm gonna be an actor, and then I'm also gonna be the governor of California. Like, that's insane. You have to think about it like, just because these people are in these positions, that does not make them any different from you. Because at one point, they were literally in the same mindset as you are. Me, you might think, oh, Stef, Stef's got it. He's got something about him. Yeah, I might have a unique personality and physique, but bro, there was a time where I didn't have shit. Nobody gave a shit about me. There's a long time. That's how it is for most people, I'll tell you. Bro, even Lex, you can ask Lex. There was a time where nobody gave a shit about him. It's every single person is like that. There's not a difference. You're creating a difference in your own mind. You need to get over the fact that you think that, oh, just because somebody is in this position, they've just always had that thing to them. Like David Lade, he was bound to make it. No. That motherfucker grinded his ass off to get to where he was. And so did Lex, and so am I right now. I'm trying to get it. I'm not even shit yet, but I'm trying to be. You gotta be honest and true to yourself. Am I really doing everything that I should be doing to get to where I wanna be, or am I half-assing it? You gotta check yourself. You gotta put yourself in check, because if you don't, then nobody's gonna, especially in this field. The fact that you aren't where you wanna be right now should be motivation enough to go get that shit. That should be enough motivation to be like, bro, fuck, I gotta get on my own ass. I gotta go get this shit. Cause like I said, nobody's gonna do that shit for you. It's up to you. And if you want it bad enough, you'll go get it. You gotta ask yourself that question. Do you want it bad enough? Because if you don't, then why are you even trying? Why are you even attempting? If you don't want it bad enough, if you're not willing to do the work, then just stop right now and save yourself the time. But if you know you are, and you're like, nah, this is the life I want, and I'll do anything it takes to get it, then go get that shit. Take me as an example. Yeah, I'm nowhere near where I want to be, but I look back sometimes and I'm like, holy shit, man, I'm in a crazy position. I'm sponsored by the two companies that I want to be sponsored by the most, Gorilla and YoungLA. And I remember like a year and a half ago, or even 2 years ago, being sponsored by a company, bro. Me? Yeah, I wanted that shit more than anything, but bro, to actually be sponsored by like the two almost top companies in the industry, I wouldn't understand if you would say in a year and a half. A year and a half, I didn't have any of this shit. year and a half ago, I had like maybe 6,000, 5,000 followers. A couple months before that, I had 1K and nobody knew who I was. But I just worked, I just grinded, and it was never an easy road, but it never is. And that's something that you have to understand, that from the outside, it looks like, man, like Stef's just different. Like he's just got it. So like everybody's gonna fuck with him. Are you gonna let the possibility of people not fucking with you ruin your dream, or are you just gonna do it regardless? Because that's something that I had to ask myself. I was so worried if people were gonna actually like me for who I am, and now I feel comfortable enough with the camera where I can talk like this. And you guys like my personality, my funny side, and that's a side that I don't show to many people unless I really trust them. I had people that used to talk so much shit. I had people that used to bully me in high school. They used to bully my shit, for real. They hit me up, bro, you wanna get a lift in? Oh, bro, I'm really proud of you. I just want to let you know I'm really proud of you. All right, bro, thank you. That's all I say. Like, I'm gonna just keep getting mine, and I'm just gonna keep locked in. I'm in my own lane, and it sounds corny, but it's like, bro, at the end of the day, that's what makes the difference between somebody that is good and somebody that wants it, or somebody that goes and gets it. I just don't want to look back at my life and be like, bro, man, I wish I just went for it, man. Like, I wish I just sacrificed some of my time to go get it, because I know if I did, that I would have it. So that's why right now I sacrifice. I just put my all into this. And it's like, yes, it is good to have balance. And I'm not saying I'm just some hardo gym freak that only goes to the gym. I do other stuff, but I spend 85-90% of my energy and focus towards this. And then everything else is friends and family and all that stuff. But I believe in you. And if you're watching this right now and you're in that position, you just have to remember that I was in the same exact position as you. And you may not think it, but I really was. And I worked my ass off to get to where I am right now. And I'm not even shit. I want to be shit, and I want to take over, and I want to be on top. But that's something that's going to take this grind and take this sacrifice. So that's what I'm trying to do right now with producing all these videos. I want to make my mark on the industry, and I want to show my younger self, the one that wanted it so bad, I want to show him that I could be somebody. The one that was bullied, I want to show him that kids are gonna look up to me, just how I looked up to other people in the industry. I've had to literally scratch and crawl my way to every single achievement I've got. And that's just my process. I've just never been lucky with this. It just has always been a grind for me. And that's just my story, man. That's just how it's gonna be for me. And I wouldn't rather have it any other way, because it's taught me to be relentless and just grit and tenacity towards my dream. And I feel like that's translated into my life. Whatever I do and whatever I love, I just give it my all, and I give it my everything. If you feel like, oh, like all these other influencers, like they just popped off so easy, look at me for an example. Yeah, I have a substantial following and I love you guys so much, but I'm not where I wanna be yet. Just look at me. I'm gonna grow, man, and I'm gonna do it. And you could do it along with me too. So, yep, that was my little rant. So, yeah, hopefully you guys liked that. I know I've been getting intense with it, but you guys really seem to like the last one, and I really appreciate all your words and everything. Like, as much as I am helping you with that stuff, you guys are helping me, because I'm exposing myself a little bit in my story. And the fact that you guys resonate with it and are inspired by it is one of the most gratifying things in the world. So I pretty much teared up when I read all the comments before, because the comments some of you guys were leaving was just, it was incredible just seeing that stuff. The fact that I can help you guys is something, it's almost like it feels like my calling. I just want to help you guys no matter what. I want to help you guys achieve whatever you want to achieve in this life. And because I wish I had somebody like that for me when I was a little bit younger. And I just figured, you know what? I'm going to be that person for other people. I just want to prove to that scared little boy that would cry in his room every night because he didn't get good grades at school because I have ADD, and that didn't know what he was going to do with his life. I just want to prove to him that he is going to be somebody in the future, and that he will inspire kids to believe in themselves. As cliche as that sounds, it's just, that's what I want to do. Like, it's gratifying to me that you guys are inspired, because it's like I'm inspiring like little versions of me, or like younger versions of me. Even if you guys are older, I'm glad that I fucking inspire you too, because it's fucking awesome. But I think you guys see and appreciate like my authenticness, because that's what I feel like. This industry is so fake, and everybody's just trying to sell some shit or whatever. And yeah, I post for YoungLA and YoungLA because I have to, but like, and I also want to make money, like, cause that's how I make money. And like, eventually one day I hope to live off this, but I try and not push it out so much, so where you guys are like, oh my god, all this dude posts his ads and everything. But I feel like you guys can appreciate that I'm not just putting on a show. Like my goofy ass side, like that's how I am with my bros when I don't even record. So that took a while for me to develop in front of the camera, but now that I can feel comfortable like this, I'm so glad. And yeah, I'm really glad that you guys have been fucking with the videos. The last Attack on Titan video is going crazy. If you guys enjoyed the video, please drop a fat ass like. And if you're not already, subscribe. Also, if you're not following me on Instagram, what you doing, man? @_Stef Meyers. Drop me a follow. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.